a little bit extra time at home, some of you wanted to get into forearm stand, so I'm going to show you different ways to help build the strength to maybe one day come into forearm stand, and otherwise this will build your strength in your shoulders. To do inversions and forearm stands, it's really important to warm up the shoulders first. It's a good idea to, say, get in and do a little bit of forearm stand practice after a yoga flow, so we're nice and warm. I've just done a yoga flow, so my shoulders are warm, but if you were to circle shoulders, stretch shoulders out, and don't forget the neck, so turning the head side to side, maybe tucking the chin to the chest, just making sure that neck is ready and other shoulders. So you want to slowly build the strength. Maybe this could be done every second day. So really make sure the shoulders are warm and the neck is warm. But otherwise we're going to come onto all fours. One way of building shoulder strength is to be on all fours. We're going to bring the eye of the elbow forward, bring the elbows towards the floor and then lift them up. So you squeeze those elbows together and then slowly lift them up. Slowly drop them down and lift up. Slowly drop down and lift up. Let's go for 5 more. 5, 4, 3, add the breath, 2, and 1. From there we can take that to a downward facing dog. If this is too much for you today, this is a nice way of testing if the shoulder strength is strong enough to hold your weight. You can repeat it on your knees, or we can come into a forearm stand and slowly drop those elbows to the floor and lift them up. Drop them all the way down to lift them up. Drop them down, squeezing them together, lift them up. Drop them down and lift them up. Drop them down. Let's do 1 more. Drop them down and then lift them up. Slowly drop down to the knees. Catch your breath. We're going to take you into a forearm, a plank pose. Take one leg long and another leg long. Squeeze your abs, lift your tummy muscles through your spine, bring your shoulder blades down your back. Press your hips back towards your toes and then take the weight forward. So to come forward onto your tippy toes, take the weight all the way forward. This is what we want to feel. Press that index knuckle into the mat. Stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop down. I'm so shaky today. So we take you now into a dolphin pose. That is by bringing the forearms down. I like to look at my palms, twist my palms to the floor, press out to that extra bit of skin that's on the elbow, press out. So my arms are relatively parallel, and I'm going to try to keep that index knuckle down and the index finger straight. My hands have a tendency to want to lift. I'm not very strong in my hands, so I have to try to press them down. Tuck the toes here. We're going to lift the knees off, protract the shoulders, press the hands away, take the weight forward and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop down. You can practice that a few times. Maybe that's enough for you. Otherwise, lift up, tuck the toes, lift the hips up, protract the shoulders, press the hands away, send the weight forward, bring one knee into the chest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Drop that foot down, other knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Drop down. Come all the way out of that. Forearm stand is tiring. We really need to build our shoulder strength. But once we've got it, balancing in a forearm stand is a bit like an active meditation. You just need to focus on yourself, where you're holding your body, the alignment of your body. If you aren't focused on yourself, you'll fall out of it. We're going to come into now doing some forearm stand hops. into the position, having the palms up, bringing the palms down, and having the arms parallel. Tuck the toes, lift the hips up high. If this is enough for today, stop here. Otherwise, take one leg up, bend the opposite knee, and little hops. So just feel like you're floating, sending the weight forward, but not too high. We could try that with the second leg. Little bend in the knee, lift up and down, up and down. Bring it all under. You'll notice you have one side that you're more comfortable with than the other. One side you're more flexible, one side you're stronger. I want to really try to even that out and not always do the right side. This time we're going to see if we can find some balance in the centre. I would suggest maybe going towards a wall. So I'm going to go towards the wall and demonstrate it. That way if you overpower, you touch the wall and balance off. So we want to go up with not too much power, otherwise you will overpower and then you'll fall over. So bringing those hands down, lift the toes, extend one leg, a little bend in the knee, lift up and bend the opposite knee in. Touch the wall, maybe engage the abs and then you can float off. Slowly come out of that. To practice forearm stand by yourself without the wall, we need to practice overpowering and how to fall out. So I'm going to fall out into a bridge and I'm going to go over to practice falling out of it. Because sometimes that does happen. We put a bit too much power in and then you fall out. So find the forearm stand. If you happen to catch and balance, then that's perfect. If not, come out of it by bringing the feet to the floor, and then we can just tuck the chin to the chest and come out. So practice coming over. Do it on the carpet, do it on the grass outside. And then we can just practice still tucking that knee to the chest. If we find balance, if I find balance today, I'm going to bring my tuck leg and slide it up. You can, of course, go back to the wall. Catch your breath, center yourself. One leg up, little bend in the bottom knee. Slowly bring the legs straight. Tuck the tailbone under. In your own time, you can bring the legs back to the ground. You'll notice if you can't stay there, like I had trouble today, means you're tired. Sometimes I find it hard to do it straight after yoga practice if I put so much energy in. Another way that I got the strength to lift up was to do it on the wall from headstand. So this will be the last one I show you today. But I would come into forearm arms, tuck my chin to my chest, come up into headstand. If you already practice headstand, bring the hands further back, have the feet on the wall, and lift, place into the elbows, lift up, tuck down, lift up, tuck down, lift up. So there's another way of building that strength. Practice, breathe, but keep looking after the shoulders and the neck so that we can keep playing and we can get strong and not sore. Stretch out. Have a nice day.